Hey everyone, can y'all hear me? Can the chat hear me? We've been having some technical issues. Tokyo, we both had issues. It was both of us. Okay, so I want to start this out. Before the Kylie case, I really wasn't into covering true crime. And, I love true crime, but I'm usually like a lurker and a sub, and give people super chats. And I never thought I would be doing this. And well, Kylie's case, it kind of got to me. It kind of hit close to home because I do have a child close to Kylie's age. When something like that happens, it kind of like really gets to your heart. Well, I got into this case and I got to digging, and I made this video about what was it? Sammy Smith's parents and the lawyers and stuff. Well, my little niece Tokyo, she loved it, I guess. That's how she started loving her some cotton candy boots. But anyways, Tokyo had her mom message me, through email and stuff. And I respect that because that's a child. And I'm not trying to get a child, you know what I mean? And I love that. Well, me and this person became very, very close. And we wanted justice for Kylie and all that, we talked about some things, and we would just now like to talk with you all about some things that has been going on that the public, I don't know. But I would like to introduce you. You all might know her from chat. She's an amazing person. She's 100% fucking legit. Trust me. I'd like y'all to meet my friend, Attorney Amber.
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, baby.
Yay! All right. I'm Tokyo's roommate, apparently. So
okay, so what got you into the Kylie case?
My daughter, Tokyo did. So that is when, I just didn't know who she was messaging. So I reached out to you, and then I started looking into it because I saw so many like glaring issues. And Kylie and my daughter are the same age almost, just a little bit older. But I saw my, youngest, obviously. So that's when I started to, work with you on it. And
can everyone chat, hear us good? Hear Attorney Amber? Put a 1 in chat if you hear us good, please, and thank you. Sorry, Amber. You can carry on.
All right. So I know that everyone has been following it, and people are on either side of this fence. So, you either think it was an accident or you don't. I basically just, as an attorney, I don't just help defense and, regular. I work for the federal government, basically. And that means that I report directly to the DOJ. So after I saw how this was going to be labeled, an accident, I couldn't let that stand. So I escalated the matter. What we do is we call in an external party. And it's a long write up. It's not just like a simple email. It's where you have to put together everything. And obviously I had certain things that you guys don't see. For instance, I was able to see the video of Nick, the tow truck driver. I was able to see the full AWP video.
The unedited version. Remember that. I'm talking to the audience. Like,
okay, I was like, okay. I can't see the comments. So I guess
Over
the
on the
problem.
side, it says comments. If you hit it, it'll show up for you. Unless you have a second device.
So there will be a time later on where we will go over a lot of these things. And Cotton Candy will let you know when that is. But in the meantime, what I can say is limited, unfortunately. There's multiple people like me, enough now, I think. Okay, I know, where a team will be sent. This will be a team of investigators, federal investigators that are impartial. So they have no relation to anyone like in this. I can't even, there's not even a word to describe Truckee, but just in that place. So they will be getting to the bottom of this. And like, if people care, we could go over certain things, I guess, certain questions. Some I can answer and some I can't. Obviously, I can't answer them right now because it will hurt the investigation. And why is everyone on this like live stream? Why did all of us start to look into this? Because, well, some of us are nosy, but some of us want to be the voices for the voiceless. And that's, why we do this. We're not helping when we're out screaming at like houses, and we're not out helping touching laptops with our bare hands and avoiding the chain of command. We're not helping when there's a lot of things that don't help.
Down for nothing, trying to silence them.
Yeah, that too. So I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. I don't always agree with Cotton Candy, and I let her know when I don't. But it's hard. It really is difficult to be truly impartial. But that's what we try to do here. So I guess I can try to answer certain questions if I figure out, I don't know, my kid will feed me questions, I guess.
I'll try to pop some up on screen. I'll share the other screen. If chat,
right.
If you have any questions for her about Kylie, anything, if she can answer it, she will. If not, she kind of knows this entire situation.
And also, I do want to talk about Jared, AWP.
Yes, we will be talking about Adventures with Purpose, Jared, when this is over, on the same channel.
Will the truth eventually come out?
Oh, you can see the comments?
She's sharing. If it doesn't, I will say it. So that's why I'm not publicly blasting my face. I hid all my videos, and the channel that you guys all have is my backup channel. So I don't, I help juveniles and this is not, I want this separate from like my regular life. So I'm just helping Cotton Candy because we adore her. So the truth will come out, and that will be me that releases it on my own platform, my real channel, because I have no problem taking the legal risk for that. And everything that I say right now on this channel it's my own opinions, and I assume all risk and liability. So M. Shannon, honestly, I've only had this happen one other time. It was a really botched investigation about, I'd say 8 years ago. And it took them, and I mean, a team, it depends on how big the team is. They sent 5 on this one. Cotton Candy, they sent 8 this time, right?
Do what,
8,
baby?
right? Yeah, they sent 8 this time, correct? The
Yes,
truck, they sent,
8.
yeah,
8.
they have 8 this time. So with 5, it took 2 months. Hopefully it'll be faster this time. What people aren't understanding, I guess, the main issue here is it's an election year, and factor that in to timing. Okay. Is there really something? I'm thinking, I don't know if you're Cassie or Casey. I'm thinking of how to answer that. Okay. I will answer a few things just that I think people want to know. From what I saw with my own eyes, it was clear that the blonde was not, in my opinion, Kylie. And it was clear the male was not Jagger. My opinion. I did see a black ball cap. Couldn't see SF on it, but looked like a basic ball cap. Yes, I know who the blonde is. Yes, I know who the second person is. For right now, I think I'm going to leave that there, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think it's best to just drop that one, and it'll come out.
No problem. Julia Beach. I love the name. I don't see the fire cam videos. Okay, so well, you guys all know I like animals. That's my thing. This is not my thing. So minus the damn monkey and the garbage disposal and every other thing in the
I
house.
need Cleo the garbage disposal monkey at my house ASAP.
Yeah, we're done with the damn monkey.
I don't have a garbage disposal, so she should be safe. I showed
I really
pictures of her.
I really yes, Charlotte. I've already forgotten about it now. Okay, so my thing is with animals. That's my thing. My twin brother, same thing. Okay, so we have a lot of experience with what we call trail cams. We set them up, especially in Arizona, like near watering holes, and you watch the animals come. And one thing I can say that I found the most interesting, every fire cam video from 2005 to current has night vision. Most of you know, I'm sure, what night vision looks like, correct? Not like what we saw. It's green, right? Like it looked, you could see. So that was the first thing I saw that didn't make sense. Another thing, every fire cam, every trail cam, you can go in and manipulate the date and the time. You do that for whatever reason. Doesn't even matter. But each device not only can be edited manually, like you go into the actual device, like go to Amazon and search it so you know what I'm talking about. But once it's uploaded, the administrator can also do that. And the fire cam, like, I didn't even care about that because I already knew that was uploaded to Pacer. Pacer is what we all use as attorneys. It's a federal database. Everything that we have is based in there. Everything I saw came out of there. So, Girl, I'm still answering your other question. Yes, I will tell you about the black box. So that, in my opinion, was manipulated.
So Amber, don't forget it for you, Kimmy Kins.
That was manipulated. And there were two cars that went in. One went in around 12:30 and one went in around 12:51. Why aren't we talking about that other car? Why is it that there were 300 cars, yet we saw like 15? There were so many things. And let's talk about who's the first person to release that. SF Investigates, the same person who allegedly leaked this whole Jared situation. Very strange.
The same person that allegedly is a porn or a Playboy photographer. And you know, if he's taking pictures like that, he's taking other pictures that's not on the internet.
All right.
Just saying.
Well, no, I believe you on that. You guys can look and see who runs the fire cam video footage for that Reno area.
It's the Hendrick guy, ain't it? Nate's dad.
Not sure. Google's your friend. All right. What did you say about the black box?
It's on screen if you can see it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That is so small. There were 5 trips, allegedly. I mapped all 5. Okay. I'm not going to say anything except for one thing that I'm not really sure, but it's the reason I took this case. The second, the 4th and 5th trip occurred much, much later than the 6th. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The end of it kind of cut out a little bit.
Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Steve Fisher, is that his name? Frank said, what is SF?
Yeah, Steve Fisher.
Oh, they already doxed me. From the beginning, come crime with me. Like, first of all, my clearance is high enough to pretty much fuck any person up at this point.
That was so funny, though. It's creepy when he cut it off.
I wish someone would. That's why I said I take all responsibility, because, like, I'm probably the worst person to try that with. You better ask Lance. So, you talk about my kids, you're now talking about a federal employee. I work with military contracts. I have the highest security clearance, and I report directly to the DOJ. If you are touching and talking about my children, you will be under the prison. So all of you little sneaky shits, sneaky shits, I wish you would try it. Screen record me, I will trace your IP, and you will be fucked. That is a promise.
I've seen proof she can do
that. Next question.
She ain't lying, y'all. I'm serious.
I will put your ass under the jail. I will put your bloodline under that jail. I need to go back up.
Can you go over the black box stuff again?
The black box was a lot of my write-up. I sent you all 5 trips. Thank you for not leaking that.
You're very welcome. I would never leak those.
And so you know why I can't. You know why I can't.
I know.
It's the entire case is on that box. Everything of mine. Sorry, Kimikins, I promise. You have my word. I will call you directly with the damn monkey on FaceTime and tell you about the black box if it is not released.
I've
soon.
never realized it.
So, but my main case was on that.
You know, as she said in the beginning, she sent a bunch of information and proof, pretty much that Turkey is corrupt, and they're covering this up. And
Chucky is a shithole with, like, I don't know if there's too much like inbreeding happening there, or
I
like
think it's trafficking.
what the hell
And
is
that
happening
cult,
there.
and that weird cult stuff allegedly with that ram.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to test my luck because that's some shit that I don't even want to get into.
Right.
I did bring it up. That it's a company. So there's on the back of her truck,
I have a
the
video
ram.
showing
Yeah,
it all.
that is not a ram. If you go and Google image search that, you will come to a company.
KUIU,
And
hunting gear.
or that. So that is for you to, I don't know, homework, because I'm not like, yeah. Certain things, that's like demonic. I don't know. I don't mess with demons. That's a little bit above my pay grade. So,
You're doing great, love.
thanks.
I just want people to know some of the truth, you know. Us out here that's still talking about Kylie every day, we're the ones really trying to get justice for Kylie. Then you got some of these channels out here that's still milking poor Kylie's case. Every day, something about Kylie. Don't let people know what you're doing. Dig, go. But they just run off what other people say.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to blow my nose. I've been having a cold for like 2 months now. All right, so I'm looking for more questions. I'm sorry, guys. If you ask a question,
you want to ask her about Kylie's case, ask her if she
like,
can answer it. She will.
And even if I can't answer it, I'll still address it. If I didn't address it, like, that means I didn't see it. So please ask it again. I'm sorry. Oh, why do you think AWP is not putting out the video where they threatened? I think I already answered that one, didn't I?
We haven't really talked much about AWP yet.
Okay. So they had an NDA, allegedly. I have spoken.
What that mean? NDA?
Oh, sorry. If I ever say a term you don't understand, like in my first language is not English. So if you don't understand me, or if I stutter, that's because I learned English. Like, we only have lived here for 11 years. So
isn't it amazing her English? You can't even tell. I love her.
hello, Casey. Missed the living lifetime.
I don't remember what you were going to answer. I disturbed you. There goes our squirrel brain, love.
Yep, NDA. Good job. So they had an NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Oh yeah, that's
what. And
this is with Avengers with Purpose, you all.
Yep.
Listen up.
I think the realtor takes. That's a good. I mean, I looked into the lodge mainly. The family, it looks like, was having some sort of financial problems, but who isn't right now?
Right.
Thank you, Ella and Christy. So I know that, like, that wasn't a lot of info, but hopefully, I guess I wanted to give you guys some hope, because it seems like, so if I were not in my shoes, I would have felt like there was a little girl that was my daughter's age that just was just dead. And it was swept under the rug. And we watched a really good video. What was it called? It was a really big part of my case, and I've already forgotten it.
Everyone counts.
And I would like you guys to really watch that if you get a chance, because there are so many people that have drowned in that area, and it's and the train tracks as well. There's just these mysterious deaths in this Placer County area, and it's a great documentary. Maybe like later on, I don't know if maybe you can put it in there. I don't remember the link, but this isn't just like this isn't just Kylie's point. It's just not. So that's the reason that I came on tonight, mainly just to let people know, like, there are people who care that do not do it for clout or money and stuff, you know, just they just care. That's it. So Lady R 2.0, part of the NDA is that you can't disclose it. So the fact that that was already disclosed to me, that they signed an NDA, was already a violation on their behalf. And I personally I wouldn't betray that person's trust by saying who it was with if I knew. So, sorry, I don't even think I know. I just know what they said is that they had an NDA.
Which means they can't talk about nothing. They have to side with whatever is being sided with. Like the accidental, they had the NDA, they couldn't say shit.
I want to say one more thing, and Kimmy I will answer that question. He's a sketchy little shit. Gives me Stranger Danger vibes. Like,
just
I really don't.
Sorry to disturb you. Facts matter. You said, why would a AWP sign an NDA?
That's common. Because every time we work with law enforcement, we have to. Yep. Every time I work with Ellie, I have to sign an NDA. That's standard procedure because they don't want you to interfere in investigation. That's why right now I'm speaking the way that I'm speaking, because not because of my NDA, I didn't sign one, I don't have to, but because I don't want this investigation to be tampered with. If you noticed, the FBI report typically would have followed the other report. The reason it hasn't is because of our inquiries. There were a total of 5, I'm going to say and a half because of whatever the hell the other one was. But yeah, so the case is open. If you think it's closed right now, it's not. Another thing, I don't know, I'm really sorry to jump on this. I saw people saying that they were searching Quentin in the landfill or whatever, and they were going home. These are the types of rumors that I cannot for the life of me understand why people say these things. It's one thing to be misinformed, but it's another thing to just say shit for no reason. I guess I don't know what to do about that other than to, like, when you see it in the comments, let people know. Kimberly F., I just answered that. Case is still open. Facts matter. They are doing it.
Amber knows what she's talking about. She's legit.
No problem, Kimberly. So Gregory Worth, I cannot answer that question, unfortunately. Maybe that says something or not. Yes, Oh, that's my monkey's name. Well, not like the whole thing, but Cleo, Ellie.
I
um,
want Leo.
okay, Kimmykins, you asked a really good question, and I stuck, and I think I forgot it about check it. Okay.
Let's go back up. And see.
About check it. Irish Badass, I don't know. And, like, I don't know these people to know what they will do.
Look on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I burped.
Okay, so what I will say is I believe that instead of focusing on him, and one thing with this case, there's like an active campaign of disinformation. I have never seen that. I have been contacted by people who sent me my driver's license. I have I have seen things here that I don't understand, and they tell you some information that is true with some that is not true. Some of it is intimidation.
Your driver's license without saying anything that's
Yeah.
Listen, y'all. Me and her were friends during this, and we were talking about Kylie's case, and Amber kind of freaking out. She's like, "Look, someone sent me a picture of my driver's license." Like, I mean, this is the kind of people we're messing with, y'all. Her driver's license.
Like, yeah.
And tell
so
what they did about your kids and you passing away.
So I'm going through chemotherapy right now, and that's just life. Whatever. I'm okay. But that's not public information. So he said something, and I don't even remember it, but like, it was like, you're just gonna die anyway. Why are you focusing on this case?
He was like, "Go be with your kids," and I was like,
"What?" It was something like that. I was like, "Oh, fuck off!" Like, that's just the type of things that makes me like,
Good night, Ella.
I don't scare very much. Like, if you knew some of the people I deal with on a regular basis, like, yeah. So, yes, Charlotte Green. Jenny Lynn, yes. I've seen everything. Oh, you kind of said nothing at all. That's cool. Thank you. One thing that, and I'm sorry that you're confused, Cleo.
She's actually gave some really information that you didn't even know about.
Not sure that, like, what to tell you. If you look at the accident or the autopsy, I mean, beyond the fact that all the things that you all know, like, we had a drowning victim that had no water in her lungs. The fact that her lungs they're typically supposed to be heavier because of the water logging, especially after 2 weeks. And they were the size of, I would say, like a 2 or 3-year-old, a toddler. Besides the fact that she was 3.5 inches shorter, the fact that she was, I think, 12 pounds lighter. Teens fluctuate, but Kylie was already pretty thin. So that's a significant amount for that age. The fact that certain portions had her tattoos in certain places and the numbers, not the number, but the number of tattoos changed. There were so many issues in that report, but what I will say that is the most damning situation, and you will have to be creative and grow a brain for those of you who don't get it. I am so sorry for you. seems like there's only one, but what I saw, and I don't know who has seen Glee and Naya Rivera, she drowned, similar circumstances. She was in the water for a week. What I saw in that video looked like a sleeping child that had just, fallen asleep. Distortion wise, etc. Like that I read in the report, I didn't see. That is just my personal opinion. No DNA, no dental, no fingerprint. But maybe they didn't do the DNA because there was a request that DNA not be made. There was a case recently of just recently of a mother who was killed and her baby cut out of her stomach, and passed off as another woman's, because they were fucking idiots and thought that they could do something with a 31-week-old baby. They asked that it not be DNA tested as well. So that's a very strange request, but I don't know. Lady R 2.0. Yeah, you would think with that large of a party they would, but that's getting into like my personal opinions. The video looks like a real dead person. Is okay. I don't know anything about that one. Facts matter. AWP non-blurred video. So is there anything Kiki Ray? Kiki Ray, like, I guess when you see misinformation, like, address it. And it's fine to have your conspiracy theories, and that's fine. Like, I don't care about that. Do what you do. But I'm just saying it's not helping. Like, everything Check-It didn't help. Nothing that he used, nothing that he gave can be used in a court. I would have every single one of the things that he found tossed out. Every single one. Because there's a chain of command. How evidence is gathered. Another thing, a lot of people were confused about paper bags for evidence and why that guy did that. I'm just going to say this, like, I have seen that with water. Another thing, fingerprints. Some people, Lance, thought you could have fingerprints underneath water. That is wrong. I have seen fingerprints pulled digitally. I can't say that word, sorry. Like, they take a picture of a finger on a wine glass. They can now pull that. Okay? They can do anything that they really want to do. But as far as evidence gathering, paper is actually preferred for anything that's in the water, especially electronics, not plastic, because plastic will smear it. Just so you guys know, I know that there was a lot of like questions about that. So everything that Check-It did, I almost started to question, what the hell are you doing? It's like you're actively like fucking the case up. Sorry for the F-bomb, but that is very strange to me. It is very strange to me how you take a child out of a reservoir that is like directly down a hill from the party and you leave everything at the bottom. Everything about this case. I for the life of me, don't understand what has happened here. Other than the reservoir was supposed to be drained, and they were mad or some shit that they weren't the ones that found her. I don't know how else to say it. I don't understand. Charlotte, that's a good question. I will go and look to see if one thing is public on that, and I will definitely follow up on that because I think that might be public. I might be able to prove that or why. I know that answer, but I don't believe I can say that unless that's public information. So I'll get back to you on that. Okay, that was interesting. So I'm answering Gregory's question. Like when I was looking in Pacer, I'm confused because it looked like an Android was recovered, and Cotton Candy said that. What phone did you say it was? You had a picture. What was it? Okay, so it was not a Android. It was an iPhone. So that's strange to me. A phone was recovered. Charlotte, from what Cotton Candy showed me in pictures, yes.
iPhone 12. I got
Awesome.
several pictures of it. I have the same exact phone. And the one they found in the car was an Android. And in the beginning, Sammy Smith talked about an Android, and then she switched it to iPhone.
Exactly.
And what's a teenager
Casey,
like
that's
that
true.
going to have an Android? You know what I mean?
Well, my teenager keeps losing her phone, so she's punished with an Android, but yeah.
She told me.
Sorry. That's true, Kimberly. I really think that's everything that I wanted to say was said, and that's about that. But if there was a question that I missed that's like really important, you think it's important, like say it again right now, please. Because I honestly didn't see it. Oh, facts matter. You're welcome. And screen recording this, like, and that's not going to help. Like, I'm not exactly sure what I'll do to you, but like, it is fine to share the information that gives people hope, but like it's just to let Cotton Candy's followers, because she considers you guys friends, know that there's like, it's not over. That's all. Yeah, the parents going, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I just think are weird, and everything about them are weird. Like, and living lake time, like I said, like there's nothing like your channel is amazing. Like, and I tried to, some of the stuff too. So I tried to protect the investigation as best as we could without, doing anything else, compromising it. Shelly, that was public information. That's what I saw on that, whatever it's called. There were two cars, I think. One, yeah, SF Investigates even questioned it. One was at 12:30-ish and one was at 12:50-ish. So that was weird in itself. You're welcome, Gregory. Sammy Smith, I don't know. At the end of the day, let me say my opinion on Sammy. Sammy is a child. Okay. I have two kids. One is 17, going on 35, and one is 19 and acts like she's 19. And like Sammy is an 18-year-old girl. And I think everyone needs to think about that because her mother is an attorney. And I know what I would do if people said half of the things I've seen. So my opinion on Sammy isn't good, but it isn't ever going to be discussed because she's a child. And I don't fuck with kids. Like I don't bully kids. I don't she is still an adult in the eyes of the law. And from a legal standpoint, she did admit to giving a minor alcohol. Yes. That could definitely be a civil case. That could be a criminal case as well. Will it be? I don't know because it's Truckee and it's in an election year. But, I think Ronnie's little sketchy friends openly admitting to giving drugs to minors needs to be investigated. That's just a side note. SF was saying Kai's car went. I don't know. Like why? I don't understand for the life of me. Facts matter. Why does everybody give a shit about the car? Because the last time I checked, it doesn't show who the hell's driving it. Who cares how the car got into the water? Was there a body in the back of it? And again, we're still focused on what time it went in instead of focusing on the date. The date can be manipulated two different ways. And most importantly, I have never in my life seen a trail cam or honestly any camera that is used for wilderness anything that did not have night vision on it.
Hey, Amber, can you look in the private chat on here? It's over to the side of the comments. It'll say private chat.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You got this, love. You're smart.
I think I did it right. Okay. Facts matter. Yes. Yes, there will. Not one that will understand, but one that.
That was gross how Lindsay was hugging all up on Sammy. That was creepy as hell, in my opinion. That whole fucking town's creepy.
Come cry with me. I'm not sure because, I'm not positive, but I think I don't even think I want to say that. There were a lot of did SF Investigates say something about who supplied the alcohol that night? Do you remember if he said anything, Cotton Candy?
I can't remember. He said so
Yeah.
much.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but maybe it does. Exactly. Living Lifetime. That is looking like a nice date. And if you guys go and follow a Facebook group, there are a ton of people who live in Truckee who saw that vehicle a week at least after the 6th.
There's a lot of people in small areas in Truckee that really loved Kylie and knew the real Kylie.
So, like, there's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas, and a whole lot of things I don't think any of us will understand because these people are not people that like I can say I understand. Like people in Germany don't act like this. This is weird to me. Okay. In the 11 years I've lived here, I've never seen a person that talks like the people in that town. There's something that I personally consider off. And I'm sure they would look at me and think I'm off.
It's that rayon.
So I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just saying that like it was interesting to me. It isn't something that I personally can say I understand. Um, so I figured I would just try to focus on the facts, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can do when it's such a messed up case. And there are several people with fake accounts and real accounts, and they're like they all somehow know each other and or they're all doing each other. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but it's a little bit of real information with enough false information that you go down a rabbit hole away from the truth. Usually in my experience of 17 years, cases are simple. They are the most rational explanation. Teen is at the top of the hill, drinking and drugging, and goes downhill into water. That is a rational explanation. It happens all the time. That is normal. But there are too many factors in this case that were not normal to me. So I don't believe every case has to be a conspiracy. Actually, I never do usually. And I mean, if you guys look, like she was barely over the legal alcohol. And I don't want to disparage Kylie. I just don't. But everyone here looked at her pictures. I pulled like 70 pictures of her from 4 years old to current day. And I don't know, when you get time, just look at her face. Look who's in those pictures. And you might be able to see like a story that paints a picture. And most of all, ask yourself, because I don't want to be that person to say it, but like I'm a very blunt person. Kylie looked trashed in every picture recently.
I have a video of that, Amber, of all those pictures you sent me and stuff. I put them all together. I got an old video before my account got taken down of all those pictures that people can look at and you can tell. And there's no pictures of her before she was 5 years old. No birth certificate, nothing.
So Kylie looked drugged, like on drugs or on alcohol or something in these pictures. The reason I'm bringing that up is because that means she wasn't just like a straight A student, allegedly, who was a goody goody, whatever, who couldn't handle a couple drinks. And I say a couple drinks because that's all that was in there. So, this was a kid who had experience, I would say, in parties. She knew this lake like the back of her hand, and she knew how to get home.
Yep. And the way I seen it, she got home. Just saying.
So basically, I'm feeling pretty bad right now. Yes, Christy, tolerance is the word I was looking for, and I couldn't find it. And I hope people understand that I'm not trying to trash her. I believe every person has a reason to drink, has a reason to like do drugs. And it's none of our damn business. Instead of
Amen.
focusing on what they do, focus on why they're doing it, especially if it's children.
About them
And,
babies, y'all.
and show a
Somebody's
little bit of kindness. Like calling each other names and shit is just stupid. I don't know. Like, these are kids. They're hiding pain. What is happening in their homes that is making them need to escape with alcohol, with drugs? That's the question, in
and
my
their parents
opinion.
don't care that they go out and party and stuff. So
That's just my opinion. So that's whether it's these children, whether it's people we know every day, people in our family. I think everybody right now is going through a lot of shit. People are struggling financially. People are hurting. Like, let's talk about the racial divide in this country, and let's talk about the political divide in this country. And everything is two sides. There's not three anymore. We can't even stand each other anymore. Everybody is like on edge. Everybody. It's like our kids obviously feel that stress. So I don't know. I don't know. Something's happening, obviously. And I think that that might have been like yeah, the church, whatever. I don't know. I don't know if she was anorexic. I don't personally, like, people might look at me and think I'm anorexic. Like, it's just as easy
Holly
to.
was anorexic. I don't believe that.
We never know the inside of someone else's unhappiness, is the point that I'm trying to make. So, yes, Living Lake Time. What the actual hell is that? her her Facebook thing. Um, so Kimmykins, that's what I've been trying to talk about secretly for the past 5 minutes. The answer to that question you just asked, and that's where my focus has been. 99.9%. Um, I'm feeling really shitty, honestly. And I still have to talk about Jared and AWP. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to just quickly switch over to that, if we can.
Yeah. Anything you want to do, love.
All right. So right now, I'd like to just talk about maybe something we're not seeing here. I've seen a lot of people saying like fuck AWP, and like, it's actually like not fuck AWP. It's actually like some really decent people. I know one of the people that works for that company, and he's a decent person from everything I've seen. I actually kind of like him. um, and I'm,
Same.
huh?
I said same. Ignore me when I
Oh,
blow out with that.
okay.
I'm your hype girl. I'm your number one cheerleader, love.
I get sorry. So like, I wonder about him, like, and like his family at Christmas when everybody pulls their subscriptions and everything else because of accusations against one person. AWP transferred ownership 2 months ago. I'm not sure, but it was publicly announced, maybe last month, that the CEO changed. Jared is nowhere on the board anywhere. And I think we should focus perhaps on the great things that they do because, I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with law enforcement other than if everybody's like, fuck me, like all cops are bad and stuff. I don't know what I would do because I haven't been in that position. But like, people aren't signing up to be cops anymore. And if they are, they're kind of like probably tired of being shit on every day. I don't know. That's the reality. It's part of the divide I'm talking about. So, to be fair to law enforcement, I see their point. For the rest of the country, that's like, what the hell's happening? You know, like it's that catch 22. So, I don't know like where we go with that, but I do know that in this country, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, right? So why are we all saying fuck Jared when what do we really have here? We have a man who allegedly were putting all this stock on emails. Never once did they provide the pull down email that would have been easy to prove. Why not put the pull down so we could all verify that email? Anybody could just put something in there at the front, like at the top of the emails. I know for a fact I would laugh that out of court if they try to say that that was a confession. So the only confession that we have is an email that has zero proof that it's Jared. That's the current case, okay? The sister came out. Well, she's been out. And I'll let Cotton Candy go over all that because, like, I'm kind of over this. And I've hijacked her live stream on accident.
No,
But
I love it.
like,
That's what I love.
what I'm saying is we don't have proof. And it's like, what the hell are we doing? Everybody can show up at Jared's house now with picket signs and what Ray Tokyo calls tiki torch bitches, trying to like get information. Like, what are we doing? Let law enforcement do their job unimpeded. So sometimes you just need to realize as a person, you don't know everything. You are not needed. Your help is not helping. And you really should just shut the fuck up and go mind your business. I do it all the time. It is how I have survived 4.5 decades on this planet with very little wrinkles because I know how to stay in my lane. My lane is usually peaceful unless my child, the youngest, or the monkey, or my twin brother is doing something.
Don't let her lie to you.
So the truth will come out, and then we can all say fuck Jared together. I will get a fuck Jared shirt, okay? But until then, like, let's wait. Because I'm sorry, I have known several victims who it turned out were not victims. I've known several cases. We all have. And at the end of the day, there was a time I would have firmly, because I have been through this experience personally as a child. And I used to believe all victims because I personally did not believe a person on this earth would create that lie.
Lady R 2.0, yes, we do believe that. Sorry for interrupting. I answered
No, it's fine.
We're kind of like each other.
So it's an indictment, not a conviction. Yeah, I've read the discovery on that. I will say that, in my opinion, it's weak. And I'm not saying I believe something happened to this woman, 100%. But again, this is linked potentially to Kylie's case. And everyone keeps focusing on the rock that they are showing you in the left hand. And you're not looking at the hand behind their back. That's where the truth is. Stop taking the thing that they are showing you, because that's what they want you to know. And that is only partially true. Do I know all of it? No, I don't. And I'm glad, because if I did, I would probably not be here. I don't know what's truly behind all of these people. That's why I don't really want to be a part of it. But I'll be frank, Amber, but it's verified accounts off Jared. What I saw was from Reddit. I don't believe that stuff. Until I see an actual email. And again, when I say email, I mean from the service provider. That is what you have to provide the courts. And I'm not going to go into that. Like I said, I believe that this is a victim 100%. And I believe that this family has some massive issues. I do not side with Jared. I do not side with pedophiles. I do not side with alleged pedophiles. I'm just saying we should start to realize that we have to stop convicting people in the courts of public opinion, because that is not fair. That is all. There's a real court.
Any questions? I would like to play a video, if that's okay, before we stop.
Sorry, one more thing. No way. The email was in February. Again, you're focused on the left hand. I cannot help you if you are not, I just can't. I'm sorry. I am not talking about the email. I am talking about the fact of what I mean. The truth is behind the back. Why the actual F 30 years later are we doing this? Okay. Yes. If it's a real email from Jared, he is guilty. Throw him under the jail. That is it. Okay. That is it. But the last time I checked, we have something called due process in this country. And if it were me, I would be super upset if I was being harassed online. How many times? Look what we did to Johnny Depp. I'm sorry. Seriously. And I'll be frank, thank you. I have not any idea about that because I haven't checked. I've not been online pretty much for the past 6 hours easily. I've been at the hospital. So again, I don't know. Okay. I just know that we got to stop ruining people's lives in the court of public opinion, because one of these days we're going to drive someone to fucking kill themselves. And then what? Then what? People are snapping. So I don't care if you're religious or not. I believe in God. That's my faith. That's my faith base. I try to walk in God, and, sometimes I fall short and sometimes I succeed. I am imperfect. I believe that, everything that happens in the dark comes to light. That's where I stand on that, That's just me, though. I try to be fair to everybody. And
Amber, you're amazing. You know I love you.
That's me, So
Kim even knows how much I love you.
Well, thank you. I'm just saying, I just,
You're smart as heck, man. And
Sometimes I'm an idiot. I couldn't even get on here.
then
Jared
we got
sold
my
his
little
phone for
friend
fame.
sister.
Yeah, and that's cool. I'll be frank. I telling you what, like sometimes what I think in private is not what I say in public. In public, I am always going to remain impartial
I
because
think that Jared needs to pay for what he's done because I'm sure he's done it in his adult years, allegedly, in my opinion. Because I hate to say this, because I followed AWP for years, and I
yeah,
was even
but
a member, and I pulled all that, but I never ever seen this in him. But I don't think it's right to hold all the other members of AWP to the same level as Jared of what he's done. That's not fair. These people didn't do nothing. Maybe they did know what was going on and got threatened. We don't know.
the child is hungry.
She's always hungry.
I know. So thank you everyone for like your well wishes, and I would never side with a pedophile whatsoever. Um I wanted people to know that they're
Tokyo, wait until I move into your side house. We can eat together, baby.
I think I
Cleo,
think Jared, in my opinion, Jared needs to stay the hell away from AWP because I don't know a group that does that stuff. And I think Nick, I've forgotten
like
his name. I call him Dosh. I call him Dosh because I don't remember. Doug Josh. Yeah, I call him Josh. His name is Doug, so I call
the
him
one that
Dosh.
was there with Nick the day they found her, the
Yeah,
bearded one. Yeah,
Dosh.
that's Doug.
So,
I know who you're talking about when you say that. You say that in text.
and Cameron, or I don't know, the sexy one.
Carson.
They're Carson. They're I mean, do we really know anybody? Like, I don't know. I get surprised all the time. But
Amber, from our conversations, Nick's the only one that
I
I
really
feel
like
bad
Nick.
for. Because
So,
you can just look at the face on their videos now, and
yep,
you can just
yep,
tell he's not into it.
yep. So I believe that right now Jared needs to stay away from this, innocent or guilty. He needs to go because he is not helping what I believe is an excellent organization that is
Yes.
helping
Oh my
people.
God, they were like getting there. They were, and then boom. But yeah, I agree. Why wait 30 years?
And the 30-year gap is the only thing that I was saying was interesting and linked potentially to Kylie. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I know that
You
the
know,
victims didn't just pop up.
okay, this is my opinion. This is all very weird timing, actually. With Kylie, and I don't know. The way I feel, in my opinion, I think something big's about to happen, and AWP is they showed them by example, and I think there's more to this. I don't think these victims just popped up. You know what I mean? I think somebody went digging or something, and I don't know. I think it's related to Kylie's case. I do. I think it's got something. I think something big's about to happen. In my opinion, allegedly. I don't know. That's just what my gut's saying. And
Okay. She said, okay, we're done. Thank you. Bye. So
y'all ready to
that's
go?
rude.
I'm gonna play a
Thank
video
you
of Kylie. And
very much. And all the well wishers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for everything. And you know, I hope it works. Um, and I'm sorry for Tokyo. The other one is a little bit more behaved, even though her screen name is Dirty Pirate Hooker. Yeah.
Tokyo's perfect.
Okay. You guys have a great night.
You too. Thank you so much, Amber, for coming up.
You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye. Well, hello, y'all. I'm going to play a video and I'm going to head out of here too. So at the end of the video, I'm going to leave the tab open a little bit and talk and then end it. So let me get our video going. What the hell did I just do? So look at this precious little girl. But look at some of her facial expressions through some of these pictures. Look at the blue or the yellow bus. Pay attention. Justice for Kylie. Look at her. That's what my friend Attorney Amber's. She's justice. She's all about it. She's done a lot of help to get caught injustice. Just wait and see this ain't gonna end up. This is just the beginning. Look at this picture right here. Look at her face. Tori knows she don't really have a YouTube channel. Justice for Kylie. Look at the pictures when she's not around her family. How happy she is. I'll never let go of this case. I'll always fight. Something's going to be done, and enough's enough. Allegedly, in my opinion. Look at her. There's something else I want to show y'all. I'm still here, guys. Crap, these are the pictures I wanted y'all seen. I cut it off. Hold on, look. But look how happy she is there. No family. Real people that cared about her. Can y'all still hear me? Here, we'll watch this. Let's see.
What's happening next for the teens for tomorrow night? So, hi. As you said, I'm Sammy. I'm one of the leaders of the team. It's fun for you guys. We have had a great output. Yesterday when we had the Tahoe team to team. What a team to team talk is no parents, no media, no cops, no adults.
Yeah, let's watch this bullshit again. Just watch this dumb bitch.
The kids have best friends.
That mean if I ever seen you out, girl?
Are comfortable with talking to their friends. And hopefully what we're trying to do is that they can come to us and they can talk to us. They can tell us what they saw. They don't have to have the pressure of these cops. They don't have the pressure of the adults. They don't have the pressure of everything else that's going on. Something else could be going on in their life, but what's important is that they know that we are there to talk. We're not trying to get them in trouble.
Would y'all like to watch more of my videos on stuff like this? I have a lot of them. People probably won't even know about them. There's some interesting stuff, you know.
We can do completely anonymous.
Some old stuff, you know. Maybe we can see stuff at a different point, you know what I mean?
Oh, I already gave out my witness statement. That's great. These are one-on-one interview stuff. These can spark anything in your mind that you might remember. And these are crucial. And we have so much more evidence, many more things to work on based off of just our one Tahoe yesterday. And what I'm here to talk about is that tomorrow, which will be August 11th, we will be holding one in A-Line. I want to make this clear that this is open to anybody that may have
Me
not
too,
on
Kiki,
YouTube.
right? You know,
And
start at the
welcome
beginning.
to Come YouTube
And
Teens.
hey, Kiki Ray, have you ever
Here
heard
at the
that
Rec
in
Center,
cases
we
like
have
this? I've seen you around. You're very
everything
smart
set,
up
like
there.
some good teens can sit
Like
anytime. If you
FBI
need to
stuff
drive out
will
at 3 a.m. in the
take the
morning,
case and
I
read it
will.
backwards,
I will drive you
and it actually
get you
tells a lot.
relaxed,
Have you
get
ever
you
heard
fit,
that?
we can talk to you,
I'm
get you
not
ready,
nuts. I've heard
get
people
stuff
say
set
it.
for
So
this,
y'all, I'm
so
asking
that there's
Kiki this,
ground
but
points. But
yeah, take
this
it and
one's
read the whole thing
tomorrow,
that they said backwards, and it tells a
8/11,
whole different story. I don't know. It's
will
weird.
be held at from 5 to 7:30. If you can't stay later, we stayed out until 10 p.m. yesterday
Oh, Charlotte, we get mommy next.
at Incline High School.
I'll play some of my old
So
videos. I
from
got some
5 to
pretty
7:30 or later on
good
August
information
11th,
that we can look at
at
again.
Incline High School, we will have a team to team. This is open to anybody from Reno, South Lake Tahoe,
Kiki, check into it.
Kentucky, anybody who needs to. That is the rally point for tomorrow. Because again, I want to say that we're welcome to come out and talk to us at any point. I've been doing some today. I did some yesterday. I did hundreds yesterday. I've done everything, and we really just need every teenager to come out and talk.
You're welcome, Kiki. And it's good seeing you here. I see you on Twitter.
I don't know you. I don't have to know you. I will act like I've never seen you once before in my entire life, even if you're my best friend.
I mean, look at them fucking cops. They're
I will
just.
take your name to jail. If they try to question me for that, I don't care. I will not give up your name.
Truly, you ain't gotta keep your thoughts to yourself, baby. I welcome all here as long as they're semi-respectful. I mean, my people are close to me that kind of get a little pass and don't give a fuck what y'all say. It's my channel. But yeah, look at this hoe, you sick bitch. Just a second.
Appeared after attending a party at a campground.
She was either hungover or just had a really rough day. She looked distressed.
When do you think that this took place? Parked his van right here, facing that direction. Her vehicle was parked right over here. I have set a radius of 10 miles around Prosser Creek Reservoir. We're going to work hard to clear Stampede, Independence, Boca, and Prosser Creek, all within that 10-mile range. I've just located in the corner of this cove here a target that I cannot identify. 18 different agencies, over 19,000 man-hours have been put into this. I'm a firm believer in second chances. However, some things don't deserve forgiveness. Taking the life of a 16-year-old deserves zero forgiveness.
Sir, you see that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense though. It's only 10 feet of water. We definitely have something man-made. If this is her, this means all hope is lost as far as her still being out there, her being found safe.
What would you want to say to Kylie
It's kind of
tonight?
weird if it is her. And how close it was to the dock. That car was not in there.
And we're all looking and we're all praying so hard and so sorry and yet we're not giving up and just saying if there's these places
I want to be able to clear all this water and be able to tell the family she's not here. Her job is to be here, to find the wearer.
Right, come crime coffee with me. They was big begging for that help. And then when they find her, it's no. You can't ask us to help and tell us just to fuck off. No. That's doing some shit like this. I'll never stop.
All right, guys. So welcome back to What's the Obsession, covering the Kylie Rodney case, because apparently it is our job to ensure that justice is reached for Kylie, because ain't no one else doing it out there. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I don't watch this lady. How the hell did I get here? Oh, that's
just want to take a little listen to this.
I do like that lady.
Had to get permission from a few creators and other people to say some certain things.
Anybody want to come up on panel? I feel bad saying I don't like her because I do like her. What's the obsession lady? I don't know what the hell I was going to say. Yeah, she begged for help and told us to fuck off. Crazy people.
So check it.
I'm going to share something. Because I just cannot stand this motherfucker. I don't even remember what I said in this video, so fair warning. Yeah, I just want to show this fucking piece of shit. Because he copyright struck me 3 times, got my channel down for 2 weeks. I fought it. And look, got my shit back. Fuck you, boy.
TV emailed me last night because he knew his 10 days were up. So Check It TV emailed me last night because he knew his 10 days were up. He had 10 days to provide court documents that he was taking me to court for the copyright strikes he got me on, took my channel down. So look at these threats. I'm not very happy about this. Just look, he's a piece of shit.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everything set for us here.
I was going to keep my word and not leave the videos up until he threatened me. And I even told him right here, but he wanted to be a dick about it.
A 34-year-old rose to stardom in the late 1990s. His second.
So Check It TV.
I'm just resharing some of my stuff. I know Casey is interested in the Handmaid's Tales, as I am too, because I reported on it too. I noticed it early on. So let's see it. This is interesting. Watch this, The Handmaid's Tales. No shit. I'm sorry if you can't read it. It's too small. Maybe pause it in between. And sorry about that. It's small to you. I like Candace Starr. So Lindsay had those hats and outfits on her profile picture in Kylie passed. And then when they found her, she put train tracks and made some crazy comments. Are y'all even reading this shit? Pantera, can you send that to me? Be careful I use it to put a video together. Anyone with legit info, please send to my email. My email's in my about section. I don't want no bullshit. I don't know conspiracy. I want fucking truth. So don't come at me like that. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to believe any narrative you want to spin. But if you do think you have some legit info, just let me know. See that hat? That was her profile picture when she dogged AWP.
Is it going to be an accident? Well, before we get into today's video, it's one
Okay, I wish I would pause in between videos instead of just keep going. What the fuck? Hold on, I'll be back. We're gonna play some of my old videos of true crime, sleeping, coffee cutting, bitch. I was talking to y'all while I had it on screen. I had it on mute the whole damn time. Yeah, we're just gonna play some of my old videos. And that's what it be. I appreciate y'all here with me. I'm kind of a night owl. I appreciate it. I hate you, this fucking bitch, and you know it. Okay, so Fuel by Coffee came up on Cher's panel that night. She'd been trying to milk shit out of Cher. And I done seen this bitch everywhere else. She got booed off Queen, Laura. She just wants to suck on fucking Laura's tits bad. She's obsessed with her. She came on Cher's panel, thinks she's gonna do something. I'd already been arguing with her in chat. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, get out of here. You ain't doing this to my friend. Because anybody knows me knows that Cher's my sister, and that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna allow that. Y'all look this fucking bitch. I still hate you. And I got your cam slips too. You don't nothing like that picture. Set your old ass down.
Can I ask, are you collabing with anyone or working with any other creators?
No.
Or Betty?
Nope. No, of course not. I can have they're already on me on chat. You know how it is, right?
Yeah.
People, they feel threatened, especially if you've spoken out against them for lies and slander. I'm not gonna like you, and they're going to cause trouble for you. But I'm not here for that. I'm not here for them. Okay, I don't want drama. I'm here to speak to you, not them. They're already on me on chat. You know how it is, right? Yeah, they're not gonna like you, and they're going to cause trouble for you. But I'm not with Betty. Yes, I love Betty. Yes, I love Olivia. Just like any friend, I speak openly and frankly with them. Very frank. We do with each other, and it's a great friendship. It's a blooming friendship. You know, more than a couple months ago. I've only been on YouTube for a couple months, so 2 or 3 months now, maybe.
Yeah.
And you know, we're all free to like who we like, you know, and be friends with who we like. This isn't middle school or high school, so some people really need to just grow up and stay in their own lane, right?
Yeah.
Not worry about what everybody else is doing. Just focus on your own channel and your own life, and leave other people alone.
Can I say, AD, I'm sorry. I know you're just being a dick right now, like in a funny way, and that's
Yeah,
that's the thing. It makes me smile. I'm not telling you not to
Did this? Who brought you on? Like, why not? I would have you on in a heartbeat. I would have the grandma on in a heartbeat. I would have anybody on, because if we're not doing this right here, if you're not willing to do this and speak to all parties involved in a respectful curious manner, wanting to get to the truth and the facts of the situation, then you shouldn't be in this genre. You need to go over to crime.